Today we will learn perimeter of adjoining figures. Perimeter is derived from the words peri and metron. Peri means around and metron means measure. In this way, the total length of a boundary of a closed figure is called its perimeter. Look at this figure. The total length of its boundary can be obtained by addition of AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. This addition will be called the perimeter of this figure. Today, let's learn to find the perimeter of enclosed figures made of squares and rectangles. Take a paper. Draw a square PQRS with side 5 cm on it. Can you tell what will be its perimeter? Think. Exactly. To find its perimeter, we have to add the lengths of all its 4 sides. But all the sides of square are equal. So, the perimeter of the square 4 multiplied by length of a side. If you know the length of the side of a square, then by using this formula, you can find the perimeter of that square. In this way, the perimeter of square PQRS will be 4 multiplied by 5 cm is equal to 20 cm. Now, you can draw a rectangle JKLM with 3 cm length and 2 cm breadth on paper. Can you tell me what will be the perimeter of this rectangle? Think. Here also, the perimeter of the rectangle will be sum of the lengths of all its sides. But the opposite sides of the rectangle are equal as JK is equal to LM and KL is equal to MJ. So, we can say that the perimeter of the rectangle is 2 multiplied by JK plus KL. If we term the side JK as the length of the rectangle and the side KL as the width of the rectangle, then the perimeter of the rectangle is equal to 2 multiplied by length plus width. If you know the length and width of a rectangle, then you can find the perimeter of that rectangle using this formula. For example, the perimeter of the rectangle JKLM will be 2 multiplied by 2 cm plus 3 cm is equal to 2 multiplied by 5 cm is equal to 10 cm. Now, imagine if we cut the square PQRS and the rectangle JKLM from paper and keep them adjacent, then what will be the perimeter of the new shape PQRKLM to be created? Think. Let me tell you. First of all, point S and point J are coming at each other. So, we will name only one of them. Like here, we will call this point as point S. Here, we get a new shape PQRKLM by putting both the shapes together. Its perimeter will be length of its boundary. To find out, we have to sum the lengths of all its sides. Here, PQ is equal to QR. The side of the square PQRS is equal to 5 cm. Can you tell how we can find the length of the RK? Think. Absolutely right. RK is equal to RS minus SK is equal to 5 cm minus 2 cm is equal to 3 cm. KL is equal to 3 cm. Similarly, LM is equal to 2 cm. Similarly, MP is equal to MS plus SP is equal to 3 cm plus 5 cm is equal to 8 cm. In this way, the perimeter of figure PQRKLM will be PQ plus QR plus RK plus KL plus LM plus MP is equal to 26 cm. Just think, Can we add the perimeter of a square and the perimeter of a rectangle? No. If we sum their perimeter, then the result is 20 cm plus 10 cm is equal to 30 cm. The perimeters are different in both the cases. Therefore, it is wrong to derive the perimeter of the enclosed shape by the sum of the perimeters of shapes forming it. You must find out the reason for this by discussing it with your teacher. Now find out for yourself that if we enclose the rectangle in this way, or in such a way, will we get the same perimeter in each case? Today we have learned the perimeter of adjoining figures. In the next video, we will see some interesting examples related to them. Today we will see some interesting examples related to perimeter of adjoint figures. In the following figure, a square is connected at the midpoint of the side AD of the square ABCD. Find the perimeter of the figure. In the figure, it is given that length of the side of square ABCD is 8 cm. According to the question, G is the midpoint of side AD, so the length of the line segment AG and line segment GD will be equal, that is, AG is equal to GD. Looking at the figure, we can say that AD is equal to AG plus GD, that is, AG plus GD is equal to 8 cm. Since AG is equal to GD, GD plus GD is equal to 8 cm. Twice GD is equal to 8 cm, so GD is equal to 8 cm divided by 2 is equal to 4 cm. That is, the length of the side GD of square DEFG is 4 cm and the length of the side AG is also 4 cm. Perimeter is equal to sum of lengths of all sides. Therefore, we will add the lengths of all the sides of figure to find the perimeter. Perimeter is equal to AB plus BC plus CD plus DE plus EF plus FG plus GA. Perimeter is equal to 8 cm plus 8 cm plus 8 cm plus 4 cm plus 4 cm plus 4 cm plus 4 cm. Thus, the perimeter of figure shown is 40 cm. Next example, the perimeter of rectangle PQRS is 120 meter. Rahul divided the rectangle PQRS into 3 equal rectangles. Find the perimeter of each rectangle. Rectangle PQRS is divided into 3 rectangles of equal measurements. That is, the length and width of each rectangle are equal. Let us consider the length of each rectangle as L and width as B. Here, the perimeter of the rectangle PQRS is equal to the sum of the lengths of the 4 sides of the rectangle is equal to L plus B plus L plus B plus B plus L plus B, which is equal to 3L plus 4B. We are given perimeter 120 meter of the rectangle PQRS. So, we can say that 3L plus 4B is equal to 120 meter. Here, the side is PQ is equal to B plus B is equal to 2B and the side is RS is equal to L. Since the opposite sides of rectangle are equal, therefore, we can say that PQ is equal to RS, that is, L is equal to 2B. That is, now we can write 3L plus 4B is equal to 120 meters as 3 multiplied by 2B plus 4B is equal to 120 meter. By simplifying this, the value of B will be 12 meter. Since L is equal to 2B, L is equal to 2 multiplied by 12 meter. So, we get the value of L is 24 meter. We know that the perimeter of rectangle is 2 multiplied by length L plus width B. Therefore, the perimeter of each rectangle is equal to 2 multiplied by 24 plus 12 meter is equal to 2 multiplied by 36 meter is equal to 72 meters. Next example. Perimeter of square ABCD is 84 centimeter. What will be the length of each side of a square in millimeters? We know that the perimeter of square ABCD is equal to 4 multiplied by length of a side. Therefore, the length of one side will be the perimeter of the square ABCD divided by 4, which is equal to 84 centimeter divided by 4 is equal to 21 centimeter. We know that 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. In this way, the length of one side of square ABCD will be 21 multiplied by 10 millimeters is equal to 210 millimeters. Since the length of all the sides of the square are equal, therefore, the length of each side of the square ABCD is 210 millimeters. Today we have seen some interesting examples related to perimeter of adjoint figures. In the next video, we will see some misconceptions related to them. Today we will see some misconceptions and common mistakes related to the perimeter of adjoint figures. Misconception 1. There is a square-shaped wire. Ria twisted the wire and converted it into a rectangle. Is the perimeter of square and rectangle different? The total length of the boundary of closed figure is called its perimeter. Some students think that if shape of wire is changing, therefore the perimeter will also change. Here, since the shape of the square has been converted to the shape of the rectangle, they think that the perimeter of square and the rectangle will be different. So, they give answer as option 1, which is a misconception. Here, the shape of wire is changing, but there is no change in the length of the wire. Therefore, the perimeter of both rectangle and square will be same. That is, option 2 is the correct answer. Misconception 2. What is the perimeter of the following figure? This figure is drawn on the square paper. While calculating the perimeter, students often count the squares along the sides of the figure. This gives result as 10 units. So, they answer option 1, which is a misconception. The total length of the boundary of closed figure is called its perimeter. So, we have to add the lengths of all the sides of this figure. By addition, we will get the perimeter of this figure as 18 units. Therefore, the perimeter of the given figure is 18 units. Hence, option 2 is the correct answer. Common mistake 1. Ignoring units. If students are asked to calculate perimeter of rectangle of length 4 meter and the width 100 cm, so they get the perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 multiplied by length plus width, which is equal to 2 multiplied by 100 plus 4 is equal to 208 meter, which is an incorrect answer. They do not equate the units of length and width before determining the perimeter. For example, here the length of the rectangle is in meter and width is in centimeter. So first, we should equate length and width units. Since 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter, the width of the rectangle is 1 meter. Thus, the perimeter of rectangle is 2 multiplied by 4 plus 1, that is 10 meter. This type of mistake can be avoided by reading the question carefully. Common mistake 2. Solving half questions. If some students are asked that the length of each side of a square field is 20 meter, so how much expenditure will be incurred on fencing at the rate of 140 rupees per meter? So, the children determine the perimeter of the square field 4 multiplied by 20 is equal to 80 meters. They forget to simplify the question further. Like here, they know the perimeter but forget to find the cost of the fencing. Expenditure on fencing is equal to 140 rupees multiplied by 80 is equal to 11,200 rupees. To avoid this kind of mistakes, one should solve the questions keeping in mind what has been asked in the question. Today we have seen some misconceptions and some common mistakes related to the perimeter of adjoint figures.